Aquarius, what's going on with you? I hope you're doing lovely. This is going to be a reading directed to the single and independent folks. I want to get it prominent energy. I want to see what the single, for those Aquariuses that resonate with being independent and not in a commitment at this time.
What do you got going on, ladies and gents? What is the prominent energy? That's what I want to see. And based on what I'm going to get, I will be looking into new love, if there's any
coming your way. But we'll see. Okay, so far I've been doing all the air signs and there ain't no new love coming in. All I see is a bunch of fucking healing and therapy going on, ladies and gents. So don't get mad at me when I have to tell you that ain't nobody coming to save your day. All right, but let's see. Let's hope. Let's hope, ladies and gents. Please surprise me, Aquarius. What do you got going on in your love life? The single and independent folks. I want to tune into the Aquarian energies. What's going on in their inner world? What's going on in their inner world? My water bearers. 3 of Cups. Okay, buddy. I'm getting a mix of emotion. I mean, not emotions. A mix of understanding here. So there could be a reunion taking place. Or you simply could be spending time with somebody here that things are not that serious. Things are not that serious, and there's a beating around the bush. This is really looks like a friends with benefits type of situation here, where let's avoid having a serious talk. Let's avoid talking about our feelings. Let's avoid talking about getting into a relationship, and let's just have a good time. That's the type of energy that I'm seeing here. All right. Let's see. Tell me more. What's going on here with Aquarius? What is going on in their inner world? What's going on in their inner world? What's going on with Aquarius in their inner world? 6 of Cups. So y'all could be emotionally unavailable, ladies and gents. You, in fact, could have dealt with a situation like that. That was, kind of insignificant. Didn't really have much meaning to it other than just enjoying the superficiality of a relationship. And you could be you could be going about your merry way here with the 6 of Swords and the Hermit. Kind of like you're withdrawing. But one thing is certain here. The energy that I'm getting is of one that is emotionally unavailable. All right, tell me more. The 5 of Cups. You're fucking disappointed, ladies and gents. So you're dealing with someone here that might have put you in a third-party situation. You could have been dealing with someone here that had their options open. Shit, you could have had your options open as well, and now you're feeling bad because someone put you in the same position that you were doing, that you had yourself in. Period. It's like, okay, you got somebody else. You got your options open. All right, you got somebody as an option. And then you get mad because they got you as an option. You see what I mean? What's going on with this behavior, ladies and gents? Believe me, I've been there myself, okay? It's like, how the fuck can she treat me like an option and not here I am, all right? Fucking king of options. Yes, double standards, ladies and gents. Lesson learned. Nevertheless, what's going on here? What's going on here with Aquarius? So you're fucking bummed out, Aquarius. You are definitely processing a situation from the past that you're trying to move on from. Someone here broke your heart. 8 of Swords. And you seem to be moving on from this individual. I don't necessarily see you looking back, ladies and gents. It looks to me like Aquarius is wrapping some shit up. They're like, fuck that. 2006 is around the corner. I'm definitely not taking this bag with me. And I'm going to leave that shit out for the trash man to pick up. Okay, let's see. I had a talk with Gemini. I was like, ladies and gents, y'all can't be carrying all this fucking baggage and then end up in a relationship and expect to be with a quality, law-abiding citizen. You know what I mean? It's like, what kind of fucking trash mans y'all be dealing with? Straight up. If you got trash, you're going to end up with trash, ladies and gents. Flat out. Don't expect some fucking... Anyways, we're not going to go there. I want to know about your energy towards whomever it is that you're dealing with. You're just blocked off, aren't you? You're just cold, you're detached, you're moving on. We're going to have to look into new love because this looks atrocious, okay? So stand by. I'll look into new love for you. But you're done? You're definitely done here? What's this? The Knight of Cups? What is this? And the King of Cups. What is Aquarius's energy into this? What is Aquarius's energy in this? Oh, someone's coming your way, ladies and gents. So your energy is the 7 of Wands. And what I got that just came out of nowhere is the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. So you could be focusing on your own healing, on loving yourself, on opening yourself up to love. And I don't mean loving someone romantically, just in general, right? Just feeling good, being immersed in the present moment, and just reveling in harmony, inner harmony. And someone here that you may not be ready for or interested in seems to be coming around, ladies and gents. We're going to see who this individual is, but we got the devil here at the bottom of the deck lurking. This is indicating, I'm not telling you that this individual is the devil. What I'm saying is that you got the devil, okay? You are the one that is unavailable with what I'm seeing here so far, Aquarius. So let's see. Talk to me about the near future, or rather, this individual here. Who is coming towards Aquarius? Who is wanting to make a romantic advancement towards Aquarius during this time? The Tower. Okay, this is going to be really unexpected, ladies and gents, but somebody here is just, they got a lot of chaos surrounding them. They got a lot of chaos surrounding them, ladies and gents, and I don't feel like this individual is acting out of the most, sound place. This could be an act of desperation. This could be an act of fear. Five of Wands. Someone here is in absolute conflict. They don't agree with you moving the fuck on, Aquarius. Why aren't you playing along? You should have just stayed as one of my options. We could have been having a fucking good time. Why you gotta act this way? Why you gotta leave, Aquarius? Why you gotta leave? Why aren't you this individual's option, Aquarius? Why are you having enough of it? I thought you liked it. Someone is all sorts of vexed with you moving on, with you detaching, ladies and gents. Ace of Swords, and they're not fucking having it. They're like, fuck that. Aquarius, you ain't going nowhere. Where the fuck you think you're going, Aquarius? This Empress energy, you ain't turning your back on me. Get your honey smelling ass over here. That's what someone is saying, ladies and gents. They want to dip their finger. All right. Let me get some of that honey. Let's see. What is it? Tell me more. So somebody who's going to want to communicate, they're going to want to work things out with you, Aquarius. And it looks to me like you're like gone. I don't know what this individual, what is this individual's, what are they expecting from Aquarius? Let's just look at their expectations. What does this person expect? What are they expecting from Aquarius? What are they expecting from Aquarius? The Hermit. So they are expecting you to be withdrawn. They're expecting you to be aloof and reserved. Okay? They don't feel that it's going to be an easy undertaking to win you back. But this individual with the Seven of Wands is finding a way to win you back. However, this is also indicating to me that they are expecting blockage from you. All right, they're expecting blockage from you. They're expecting repulsion or rejection from you. But this individual ain't stopping, ladies and gents. They're like, fuck that. I ain't accepting that shit. Let's see. What's with the Ace of Swords? Why is the Ace of Swords? The Strength card? And the Wheel of Fortune. This is telling me that they don't give a shit that this is a circumstance. You could be moving on. You could have a negative impression on this individual, but this individual here is going to find the courage to come forward here and have some sort of talk with you, or have some sort of attempt to reconcile and bring balance to the situation. That's what I'm getting here. Justice. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. All right. Why is the Tower here for this individual? This is that energy of, a firework being lit up someone's ass. And that's exactly what needed to happen here. This individual was clearly not taking necessary action to win you over. And now their little world has crumbled and they're like, holy fuck. What did I do? We got into a conflict and Aquarius is really leaving. Aquarius is really moving on. That's the type of energy that I'm getting from this individual. Yeah, they see you. They see you and they're like, you know what? Aquarius could be fine without me. They know that you're going to be happy without them. They know that you're going to be happy without them, ladies and gents. They know that you don't want anything to do with this type of energy here. Knight of Wands. You fucking cut this shit out. Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. You're like, fuck that. I'd rather be alone than be dealing with this fucking turd. All right? They know that whatever it is they offered you is not to your liking, is not to your standard. So I feel like they're going to try to make an attempt. What does this individual want with Aquarius? What do they want, Aquarius? They want every bit of you is what they want, ladies and gents. Okay? There's something of value. There's something of value. You, Aquarius, are exhibiting an energy, at least in this individual's eyes, exhibiting the energy of someone here that is mature, someone that is emotionally mature, someone here that is grounded. The Empress got her shit together. If you're a man, you got your shit together, okay? This is someone that is capable of an emotional connection, someone here that is in a state of being able to offer a lot when it comes to unity. I mean, I clearly see you different. You're in the fucking Dungeons of Mordor in my eyes. This individual sees you like the Holy Grail. Okay? Just saying. Let me get some advice for you, Aquarius. We're going to be looking into this situation further in the extended. I will be looking into their intentions. I'll be looking into their actual feelings towards you, their next actions towards you. I want to look into their emotional availability. Okay, is this individual even capable of a sustainable relationship, or are they just having a good time? What are they after? All right, so I will be looking deeper into that connection, into the future of that connection. But what is your advice when it comes to this? Should you just keep moving on and close the door for good? Or should you, what? The 8 of Coins? Keep working on yourself. I feel that this situation here is just something that is bringing you stagnancy, and it's one of those situations that if you stay stuck in, you're going to prevent yourself from lessons, from growth. And I don't mean hard lessons. I mean lessons that are going to make you more capable of holding happiness in your life, ladies and gents. I know that sounds weird, but put it like this. This situation is only going to be a distraction, is going to be clutter, is going to occupy a space in your life that you can have something positive, that you can replace it with something positive. All right, let's see. So you're telling me that Aquarius should just work on themselves? Absolutely, Aquarius. All right, I know that you're smart. I know that you got a clear mind. I know that you don't need me to hammer. You don't need me to hammer in that this situation is not to your best interest. All right. Unless someone here is going to prove themselves, unless someone is going to step up, unless someone is going to come correctly, then maybe they're worthy of consideration. But right now, they're only worthy of the Queen's sword, is what I am seeing here, ladies and gents. So you keep stepping, Aquarius. Yes, you're going through a negative phase, and you're sad, and you're depressed, and you're bummed out over this. It is what it is. You got to brush your shoulders off. You got to keep pressing forward. All right, ladies and gents. Don't be like my Cancers that all they do is twiddle their fingers and sit on the couch watching my tarot readings. No siree. Okay? I know the Aquarians are go-getters, and they're not people to fuck around with. No siree. Anyways, what's going on with new love? What's going on with new love? What is going on with new love for the Aquarians? The World card, you're putting this shit behind you. You're putting something behind you here with the World card and the Ten of Swords. Something very negative. You're opening yourself up to a new chapter, ladies and gents. And you know what? With this energy of the World card, this is telling me that you're going with the flow. You're going with the flow. You're focused on yourself. Hermit energy and the 8 of Swords. This is all about introspection. This is about doing inner work here. And again, going with the flow. Allowing things to be. This is the best energy that you can be in. Even though it doesn't seem like you single Aquarians have much of a love life, you got a life that entails self-love. You got a self-love life. That's what I'm seeing here, Aquarius. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, and I'm going to continue this. I'm going to expand on the person that seems to be coming your way. I'm going to look into their emotional availability. I'm going to look into their intentions. I'm going to look into their actions. I'm going to look into the future of this connection. I'm going to go with the flow, ladies and gents. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, take a look at the second link in the description. Good luck to you, Aquarius. Remember, I feel that the greatest message here is prioritizing your well-being, prioritizing your self-interest, and moving toward that direction. All right. A lot of times this idea of personal growth or how do I get to the next level in my life is more so about what you need to let go of rather than what you need to pursue. All right. So consider, what is it that I need to let go of and make it happen? All right. I'll see you guys around.